So I just saw a tweet. This guy had posted hose for Harris. If you guys don't know, Kamala Harris has been campaigning all this week with a group called White Dudes for Harris to try and secure the white vote. Obviously, right now, probably, I'm assuming that most of the white male vote is going to Donald Trump. So she is out there doing what she should be doing, campaigning, trying to secure that majority to get the votes for herself. So she's been getting a lot of criticism about her rallies. The attendance there has been kind of small. I know when she took the nomination, they didn't actually show the crowd, and what it seemed like to me, they were taking the mics, putting it into the crowd to make it seem like there was more people there cheering. So this is her response to say that people are actually showing up to my rally. As you can see, there's a ton of people there. She's finally packed a stadium. A lot of people. She's very, very happy. You can hear all kinds of people in the crowd. Look at the crowd. All right. I want to show you one more of the crowd here. If we can get off of her. There's the crowd. It's a packed house. You got to give that to her. So good for her. She had a lot of people in the crowd. That's exactly what she wanted. However, a lot of people are now criticizing her because she invited Megan Thee Stallion to give a performance in Atlanta. So they're obviously saying that people weren't showing up for Harris. They were actually showing up to see this free concert of Megan Thee Stallion. So we can kind of see it here. You can see all the people, they're dancing. Looks like a great time. I'll give her that. See all the people. So obviously the criticism that she's facing is that people were showing up for this and not for Harris. There's also a lot of criticism going around that this isn't very classy. Like, there's children in the audience, and you have this chick up there shaking her ass, going crazy, talking about how she's ratchet and all this stuff. So, I don't know. It doesn't seem very presidential to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old and I'm getting more boomer takes, but it's weird to just have a bunch of people shaking their asses on stage when you're at a presidential rally to me, you know? Yeah, she's like talking about doing acts on people, you know what I'm saying? And that's just weird. It makes me wish for a more simple time. One thing about Obama, you can hate his policies. I'm sure there's a lot of conservatives that probably watch my channel. You can hate Obama. That's fine. But if we could just say a positive thing about Obama is that it was a very simple time where he would come out and he would give a nice, classy, reassuring speech, even though maybe he was bombing kids in Syria at the same time. But Obama's speech made you feel good, at least. It felt like he was the president. He was in charge. He should get the respect that he deserves. It's just a different time. Like, politics have changed so much, and just to see like this wouldn't have happened with Obama. They wouldn't be having some chick out there shaking her ass. But I mean, it is what it is. That's fine. I just look at it like if I had kids and I wanted to take them to a rally, you know, that's something that I would definitely want to do, you know, bonding moment, teaching them about politics and government and deciding for themselves. And then next thing you know, you got to explain what a ratchet is to your kid. That might not be that fun for me. So here's another clip of it. This one says Kamala is not a serious candidate. This is not a serious campaign. Because again, this is but we have him on stage. Yeah, I see what she's doing. Like, she's trying to appeal to the probably like, I don't know, 16 to 20, mid-20s crowd. I get it. But it's not very presidential. I'll tell you that. Yep. So there you go. There was a meme where this guy, I think he was trying to edit in Hunter Biden, just making fun of him. So that was definitely messed up. But yeah, moving on from there. So the criticism against Harris was that people were just showing up to see Megan Thee Stallion, and that as soon as she came out on stage, or maybe 15 minutes into her speech, people started to actually leave. And you can see a clip of that here. You can see as she just starts talking, people are funneling out. There's more people leaving. There's still a lot of people there, though. I mean, come on. People are leaving. I'll give them that. And you never know. This is some clip that somebody gave. You know, people could be going to the restroom or something. So there is one more clip. This lady here was actually at the event, and she gives a eyewitness testimony of people actually leaving. So let's go ahead and hear what she has to say.
And reporting to you from inside of Kamala Harris's rally, which just wrapped up. Now, you guys saw all of the footage, and there was actually a lot of energy for her in the building. Almost every single seat was filled, not every single one. But many people are questioning, well, were they here to see Kamala, or were they here because Quavo, Megan Thee Stallion were here, and it was essentially a giant concert? And I'm going to be honest, guys, people started leaving about 15 minutes after she started speaking, which was kind of notable to me because, you know, this is her first presidential rally in Georgia. And so I thought people would have wanted to listen to her. And then also, she really only spoke for about 30 minutes, I would say. So it was a very, very short speech. So people couldn't make it through it. I kept seeing streams of people continuously leave. And I was like, well, you know, maybe it's the one-off person. But then I started seeing people leave from every single level. And I was like, okay, I mean, maybe there is a little bit of truth to people having come here to see the performances.
Of course they did.
Many were here just for Kamala. However, that being said, there was a lot of energy, and you guys saw the clips, the performances. There's a lot going on here in Georgia for Kamala. So just my update from being here at the rally.
All right, so there it is. Let me know, is this a psyop? Were people actually leaving? Is this BS? Let me know what you think. Also, this is not just a bash Harris session. If you have something going on with Trump that you want to send me, you want me to look at and criticize him as well, let's do it. Come on. Anyway, let me know what you think. Is it BS or is it not? Thank you for watching.